Yes, they were in the form of a diary in which he described the various killings that he had done, how he did it, the weapons he used, the identity of the victims, in some cases where the bodies were located.
But locating the tapes on which Paul John Knowles captured his victims' last moments was a struggle for former Assistant U.S. Attorney Hale Allman. Knowles sent the recordings to his Miami attorney, Sheldon Yavitz, for safekeeping.
He was carried before Judge Owens, and Judge Owens directed and ordered him to turn those tapes over to us.
Yavitz wouldn't do it, so Owens tossed him in the same jail as his client. Allman also tried to get the tapes from Yavitz's wife, Patsy. She ended up in jail too. Besides evidence, investigators wanted the tapes for another reason. Two people were missing: Florida State Trooper Charles Campbell and a Delaware businessman. They hoped the tapes would provide clues, but deer hunters found the two men in Pulaski County, shot in the back of the head. Two more names were now on the growing list of Knowles' victims.
He called the governor of Florida, and he told him that they'd found the bodies, and the position that they were in, they were handcuffed around a tree, and both had died of a gunshot wound at the base of the skull. He fired right into the head, and then he started crying, and the governor started crying.
And you're about to lose it right now yourself.
I'm about to. Every time I think about it, it affects me.
While I covered the fight over the tapes in federal court in Macon, some 30 miles away in Milledgeville, prosecutors took Knowles to court. They said he killed Carswell Carr and his 15-year-old daughter, Amanda. Former Telegraph reporter Bill Boyd slipped into the Milledgeville police station and took exclusive pictures of Knowles at the jail.
I had some friends in the Milledgeville Police Department, and I got into the area where they were taking samples. They were scraping underneath his fingernails, taking hair samples, and this sort of thing, to try to tie him to the killing of Carswell Carr and his daughter.
Boyd talked to the killer too.
I asked him how he was going to plead, and he kind of laughed and said, "You'll have to come to court." This was taken just outside the courthouse when all of the college co-eds at Georgia College were screaming at him, "Hey, PJ, throw me a kiss." They didn't know how dangerous this man was, really.